Mind if I come in?
Thought you already were.
Look, I was just driving past and I thought, what do you got there?
My new fax machine?
Your what?
Yep, picked it up today.
Only because you heard me and ours talking about ours.
Since when a fax has been your idea?
Since I decided to get one.
Yeah, well, we better warn Japan. There'll be a trade war now you've got the patent.
How pathetic, racing out to get one first.
You can talk. I only got one because I heard you and us talking about yours. Talk about petty.
If I'm so petty, how come I'm the one who came round to apologise?
You only came round to apologise because your wife told you
At
to.
least my wife's got a mind of her own.
Hey, watch it, mate. You are pushing your luck.
I don't know why I bothered wasting the petrol.
See, it's that easy. If two kids can do it, why can't my husband? Why can't he just agree to disagree?
Oh, well, I suppose it makes life interesting.
Well, that's sort of interesting I can live without.
I wonder how you went with Michael.
He's been gone a while.
I don't know whether that's a good sign or a bad sign, but knowing Al.
Well, speak of the devil.
How did you go?
Total waste of time. Don't ever ask me to do anything like that again, Al. The man's a flaming idiot. You know what he did this morning? He heard us talking about fax machines, so he went out and bought one. Now, how pathetic is that? But I showed him.
Showed him what?
Oh, this. It's state-of-the-art, love. It's not one of those crummy old end-of-run demo models.
God give me strength.
But what?
Well, I don't know how they're ever going to sort this out if they can't sit down and talk to each other.
Love, that's it.
What?
You've hit the nail on the head. How can they sort it out if they can't sit down and talk with one another? God, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Now I know what I'm going to do with Mud's insurance money. Girl, you are a genius.
I am?
So, Michael, how about it?
Oh, g'day, Irene. How about what?
Well, are you coming or not?
Coming to what, love? Hang on a sec. I've been waiting for this. It's my new fax machine. It's supposed to be able to tell me if this is a human caller or another fax machine. I've been waiting to test it.
Go ahead, doll. Don't mind me.
Receiving. You beauty, it works. That's my first fax.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be from, eh?
Oh, that's a good point. No one knows I've got one yet.
It's some sort of invite to a Black Friday banquet.
Really?
At Irene's place.
Fancy that.
What's going on?
Irene's husband had this life insurance policy and she's come into a bit of money. And she wants to celebrate by putting on a slap-up dinner for all her friends. It's going to be the best Australian champagne and caviar and waiters and everything.
Good Lord.
So, are you coming?
It depends.
On what?
Who else is going?
If Michael and Pippa are going, I'll give it a big miss.
Mr. Stewart, I am appalled. Here's Irene trying to put on a beautiful dinner for her nearest and dearest and most loveliest friends, and this is the way you treat her.
And I'm sorry, Michael, but if you can't put aside your differences for my sake for one night, then I'm afraid it shows how little my friendship means to you.
Oh, fair go, Irene.
Hey, who are you to talk about being fair?
And if you treat poor Irene like that, I wouldn't be surprised if she never speaks to you again. And neither will I, for that matter.
Oh, come off it, Marilyn.
I mean it, Mr. Stewart. If that's the kind of person that you are...
Then I'm sorry, Michael, but that's the end of our friendship.
Well, I suppose if I don't have to sit next to him.
All right, I'll go. But I'm doing this for you, no one else.
You could have at least consulted me, Michael. What if I'd had other plans?
I would have known if you had other plans. Watch it, don't burn that, love.
Some evening it's going to be, sitting across the table from Alf and Alice to try and make polite conversation.
I know exactly how you feel.
Good, we can stay home then.
Oh, come on, love, I've already said yes. Irene's gone to a lot of trouble. We can't let her down. Besides, how often do I see you all dressed up and your hair done? You know you look gorgeous. Irresistible, in fact. And you know how good I look in my suit.
Yeah, irresistible, in fact.
Yeah, OK, so we go around there for a couple of hours, we have a little bit of champagne, we come home, house to ourselves, bit of soft music, you with me?
Sam, away from there, please.
That's not a toy, mate.
Yeah, but it's homework. Paul Jensen rang before I wanted to work out one of our maths questions.
Oh, nice try, mate, but it won't wash. Now, you've managed without one up till this time, so you can continue managing without one, all right? It's business only.
All right.
Now, could you hop upstairs, please? Get out of your school clothes, and then Mike will take you into Yabby Creek to buy some fish and chips for tea.
Cool.
I will I?
Well, you seem to enjoy making my decisions for me.
Hey, hang on. Where were we?
Oh, Curtis, love, do you think you could make a bit of space for me?
Sure.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Forget it.
Well, Duncan's out of the bath. He's just putting his pyjamas on.
Thanks, love. What do you want in your sandwiches?
Oh, well, what's my choice?
Not very much, I'm afraid. Cheese and tomato?
Well, I'll tell you what, how about you swing me $30 and I'll take Duncan to the movies and get something on the way?
Done.
Who put that stuff on my fax machine?
I did.
Jeez, woman, that's a high-tech piece of equipment, not a flaming garbage bin.
Well, then I suggest you find a new home for your high-tech piece of equipment and put your paperwork somewhere else, so that I can have my table back.
Fair enough. You know, Alice, you're beautiful when you're angry.
Thank you.
This mightn't be a bad sort of a night tonight. We didn't have to share it with the Rosses.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have said yes.
Well, I couldn't let Irene down, could I? But if she thinks that with a few beers and a bit of decent tucker, she's going to get me to shake hands with Michael, she's got another thing coming.
I know Irene's heart is in the right place, but no dinner is going to change the fact that Al Stewart is a money-grubbing, penny-pinching pain in the...
Michael?
Sorry, love.
Now, you kids know where we are if you need us, don't you?
In a boxing ring outside Irene's house, right?
Very funny. Now, listen, we like the house to ourselves when we get home, so don't wait up for us, all right?
Oh, we'll be in bed by 11, promise.
Make it 1:45.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
I wish there was something we could do
About what?
to stop Alf building those stupid flats.
Hey, I know. Why don't you talk to Alf? I mean, Michael can't get through to him, but maybe you could.
Well, shut up. I was trying to be serious.
Yeah, sure, Sam.
No, we're only joking. You want to come to the diner with us later?
Nah. I got better things to do than hang around with a couple of airheads. Yes!
Well, they're not home yet.
Oh, no, they were going to see a double feature and then catch a taxi home.
Yeah, Duncan will be like a flaming zombie.
I guess that'll be my problem in the morning.
Yeah. Like a porterhouse?
Yeah, why not? I bet it won't be as good as that para that Irene was serving tonight, though.
Strike me think. I mean, wasn't that tucker fantastic? And some of those wines are legends, you know? I mean, that Michael Hermitage, 1955, and the 1966 Grange. Whew.
I can't get over the fact that she spent every cent of that money on us. Cheers.
Yeah, it's pretty special, all right. I was touched. Made me realise just how important fair income friends are.
More important than timeshare apartments and high finance?
I don't know, Arse. But at least it's made me have a rethink, that's for sure.
I'm glad, love. I'm starting to feel that way too. Pippa and Michael are our best friends. There must be some way around all of this. Hey, I'll go and put some coffee on, eh? What? Hey, Al?
What's up? Hogan's Ghost. Stick your development where it fits, you greedy, power-hungry fascists. What low mongrel would do something like that, Ailes? Think I tell you what. Summer Bay Caravan Park. Well, isn't that flaming typical, eh? Of all the low mongrel acts that'd have to just about take the cake.
What's he doing here?
Who?
Alf!
Al?
Easy.
I guess you'd call that poetic justice, eh?
What?
A get square.
What are you talking about, Al?
Oh, yeah, I know you'd want me to think you know nothing about it. But luckily for me, your fax machine's smarter than you are. The number's on the top of the page.
Well, it is a big step.
Geez, Pip, that's got to be the understatement of the century.
It's not necessarily the wrong one, though.
You're joking, aren't you?
Well, Irene, look at it this way. There's plenty of wonderful priests around doing some wonderful work. And you yourself admitted Damien has been floundering a bit. Maybe he's finally found the answer.
Yeah, well, if that's the answer, I'm Mother Teresa.
Hi. Hey, how was the driving lesson?
I think I learned what not to do.
Well, the ceasefire's over. I just had a visit from Alf.
You are joking.
What's all this?
This is a fax to Alf's machine from our machine.
Oh, no.
Of course, Alf thinks I'm responsible.
Well, who do you reckon is responsible?
Call it a wild guess, but I'd say the culprit's probably under 5 feet with blonde hair.
Ah, g'day, young Sam. What are you doing in this neck of the woods?
Michael said I had to apologise
Oh, yeah? What for?
for sending the fax to you.
So it was you. You flaming little wretch. I got a good mind to sit you down with a pencil on that huge stack of wasted fax
I'd
paper and
steer
make
clear
you
of that
write
mirror
out
tonight
every
if I was
single
you,
word.
Alf.
Until you wear your flaming fingers down to the stumps. Now, what do you got to say for yourself?
So, when do I start calling you father?
Oh, in about 7 years.
Oh, well, you're not rushing into anything.
No, he's got to speak to his vocational director first and then his spiritual director. And when they're happy that he knows what he's doing and he's committed, he can apply for a place at a seminary, right?
Where I'll be studying for my theological degree.
Excuse me a minute. Sam, did you go and see Alf?
Yeah,
Did you do what I told you?
yeah.
And what did he say?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, of course I do.
He reckons you should control me better. He reckons if you taught me the difference between right and wrong, then I wouldn't have done it in the first place.
Michael,